and welcome to the first hub, the Undercity. I don't know how these videos are going to be cut, just letting you know, so maybe a new video just started, maybe I just continued on from that other area, and got a journal entry. Finish bike repairs, talk to Riggs. Got some junk out of that. And we have the arrows. Nice little reference to the navigational tool we did the last time we came to Michonne. Hedon. That's my point, because, like, Hedon is made in ZDOOM, and it's a paid project. This could have been a paid project, to be brutally honest. It definitely has the quality of one. But this is a free mod, right now. So I suggest all of you watching should get it. There's literally no reason not to be playing this unless you know, hate computers. Now, there are some encounters down here that I don't want to instigate just yet. There's a bunch of vultures down there. We don't want to be a part of that just yet. Because our equipment is limited, our ammo is limited. We honestly just sort of want to get to the main station. Because I tackle these levels in... Because you can handle them in any order, but there's sort of a recommended sequence, and it's basically the map order, like how the maps are numbered. Like, for example, Motocross is the first one you want to do, which is a bandit sector. You don't want to do what I did and was do the flooded sector first, because you're going to encounter a lot of mutants early on, and you do not have the firepower to deal with that. You just don't. This, I believe, leads to Motocross, or it might have been one of the northern... I know that there were bandits guarding it. But first, we need to have a little chat with the captain of the guard. Well, well, if it isn't our friendly neighborhood fire starter. Listen up, you've worn out your welcome. I'm giving you a day to clear out, then we throw you out. Understood? Why? What happened? You happened! I don't know what you did, but out there... No, I don't know what you did out by the spire, but you really stirred up the freaking hornet's nest. You know that, right? We've been getting attacked every other day for the last 2 weeks. I had no idea. How bad was it? You don't know? 2 days after they dragged you back here, it was like a 2-week-long, 24-hour Bring-A-Pal mutant convention. Non-stop. Day and night. I've gone through more ammo in the past few days than I normally do in a month. Hey, I didn't have anything to do with this. Go see Riggs in his shop. He's been looking for you. And don't give me any of your excuses. I don't have time for you. I have a town full of people to keep safe. Whatever. He's real helpful, that one. So it's actually beneficial to talk to a lot of the people here because you don't have... Basically, these guys will give you your objectives, what you can do. So we're going to talk to Riggs. I don't remember the voice I gave you before. Did I give you a little bit of a southern accent or more of a Chicago... I don't know. Scavenger, you're up. Huh. Don't worry about the captain. How are you feeling? Better. Just been out for a little stroll. How's my bike doing? Already? Man, I don't know how you do it. Your bike? We'll talk about that later. You should have seen the state you were in when they pulled you back here. Nothing much. Radiation sickness, cuts and grazes. Oh, and a skyscraper fell on me. That was pretty bad. Sounds it. You'll have to tell me about it later. Go see Violet at the bar. She was worried about you. And stay clear of the captain for now. Unless you want to get chased out of town. Just tell it to me now. You want the good news or the bad news? Bad news. Your bike still needs parts I just don't have. And that town you came from, the Wall, Someone attacked the dam, burned it to the ground, so steer clear of that place. Wait, what? Hey, it's a lot better than it was, mostly. Not my fault you parked in a major flood zone. Also, the mutants have stopped attacking us. At least for now. Hang on, slow down. Yeah, things aren't exactly great right now, so that's why people are a little on edge. We've got a lot of work to do if you want to get out of here. What happened to the wall? We're not sure what happened. Got a call on the radio saying they were under attack. By the time a patrol got there, it was all over. Town's a ruin now. No bodies, though. And if anyone got out, they haven't made it here yet. What about my bike? What's wrong with it? Man, I did the best I could. Sorted out the steering, drained and cleaned the fuel tank, changed the brake pads. When that area flooded, it almost washed away. But damn it, Scav, I'm a gunsmith, not a motorcycle mechanic. There's stuff in there that I don't even want to try messing with. So what do I need to do? Well, if you want to get out of here still, you're gonna need to find new parts. It was a pain in the ass dragging it back here, by the way. I got a list of what you'll need to find. I could use a new scaver in the meantime, if you're needing cash or repair work done. What parts do I need? Have a look yourself. I'm only guessing from what her manual said. She'll need a new battery, for sure. The old one is too water damaged. And I'd probably grab some more fuel, if you want to get further than a mile or so. There's a few places I would check first, but it'll be tricky finding all of this stuff. Any idea where I should start looking? Well, first choice would be the old motorcycle plant, over on West Side. That's the obvious place to start. You can get to West Side by heading out the gate and taking the tunnel to the right. Ask Violet, though. She might know of more good spots to look for. What happened to all your other scavers? Well, apart from the guy who brought you here, we haven't seen any of them. They either moved on when the attack started, or they died during the storm. It was a pretty bad week. That's why I need you here. For now. Consider it payment for fixing your shit. The scaver who brought me back. Who was it? Where are they now? Oh, him. Did Violet not tell you? I think his name is Walker. He's a real weird guy. Comes in now and then to trade, then fucks off into the city again. He's usually gone for weeks at a time. I think he lives somewhere in the flooded district. You can get there from the eastern tunnel, out the front gate. Guess I'll get started. Great. I'll be here if you need anything. I have a few things to sell you might want, and bring back anything useful you find. We're really short on supplies at the moment. How's business been? Not great. Well, I sold out pretty much everything. Ended up giving away a ton as well. When the fighting got really close... That's a comma, not a period, sorry. When the fighting got really... Now we have an ammunition shortage, and it's been a damn headache trying to get more. Tell me about the ammunition shortage. Well, right now we need primers. I managed to scrape together a ton of casings and even brewed up some powder. I can make the bullets, just not the primers. So if you happen to find any, they would be really swell. What are the primers for? Oh, they're like the little caps that go on the bottom of the ammunition. It's what causes the bullet to fire when you pull the trigger. They usually come in these little strips or boxes, and they're made from some pretty rare chemicals. What's the problem with making new ones? Well, I found a book that tells you how they made them before. They use some sort of nitrate compound. Seems pretty complicated. And dangerous. I don't fancy losing my fingers trying. But I have to figure it out if I don't find a fresh supply. I'll keep an eye out for any. Tell me about all these refugees. Yeah, we got a lot of newcomers. When the mutants attacked, a lot of people ended up coming here. So far, we've had no issues with them. A lot of them are helping out with building new living areas, but the people are still coming, and the station is starting to get a little cramped. Okay. So, our next instruction was to talk... Now, this is our gun seller. I'll interact with him later. I could spend a whole video just talking to people at Michonne, to be honest. Oh, Violet. Hi, Sleeping Beauty. I didn't know you were up and about. How are you? Much better, thanks.
Good to hear it. We didn't know if you were going to pull through. I've never seen anyone walk away from a night in a rat storm.
So what's happening?
Woo! You picked a wrong time to come and visit, Scavenger. I don't know what stirred up those cannibals, but they are angry. We've had attacks every few days. It's crazy.
Yeah, it seems the guards think it was my fault.
I doubt it. This always happens every now and then. A lot of people forget the mutants were here long before this settlement started. They probably see us as the invaders. Don't worry about it, really.
I'll try. Have you got a moment?
Of course. Anything you need. Just give me a shout. I'd love to hear this big story about the tower. She drops a tall glass of something in front of you.
What's this?
A new invention of mine. I call it the Angel's Kiss. Try it. It's on the house.
Well, if the lady insists. You see spots for a moment. The taste is interesting.
So, how was it?
Wow, the stuff has a kick. Nice. Not sure about the aftertaste.
She takes the glass from you. Maybe a little more fruit next time. If I can find any. Hey, it's a work in progress. Fungus brewing is hard, you know.
Ooh. Anyway, can I ask you something?
What do you need? I'm a font. All kinds of bartending.
Font, front, I don't know what they were going for with that. Most of it's true, she winks. I need to know what happened after I was brought back here.
Oh, it's been insane. After that scavenger brought you back, the whole city went nuts. The mutants have really got it in for us. These days, I'm surprised all the gunfire didn't wake you.
Yeah, it's literally a pixel difference between a comma and a period. I can't tell who brought me back here. I don't remember.
Oh, that was Walker. He's a scaver, like you. Well, sort of. He comes in every now and then to trade. I've never seen him help anyone before, though. He didn't say much either, just dropped you off at Doc's place and left.
I think he took my stuff.
Really? He didn't look like he was carrying that much. And he left your pistol and your lantern and the statue. Are you sure you didn't drop it all? You were under a falling building. But if you really think it was him, why don't you ask him?
What else do you know about this Walker guy?
Not a lot, really. He kind of keeps to himself. I know he's been here in the city for a pretty long time, but he doesn't seem to like people very much. He doesn't much like questions either, so try not to ask him too many. You might get more out of him, but I sure didn't.
Alright, where does this guy live?
Walker lives in the flooded district, I think. I've never been myself. All that radiation would ruin my complexion. But I'm pretty sure he said he found an old church he quite liked. Maybe you could try there. Be careful, though. I hear it's pretty dangerous.
What else do you know about the... Okay, so that's... We read that already. You're probably right. Let me ask something else. I need information on the city.
Oh, that's my speciality. Well, apart from keeping people drunk and happy. It's a big place. Show me your map, and I'll add in all the different places. There we go. What did you want to know about?
What are the different districts of the city?
We've already seen most of downtown. Well, what was left of it. That is where the spire used to be. Apart from that, you can still get to West Side, the flooded district, and the Gap from here. Those are the only parts still accessible, at least for now.
Tell me about West Side. How do I get there?
West Side is easy to get to. Take the tunnel right as soon as you leave through the south gate. I hear there's an abandoned motorcycle factory up that way. I bet that would help you if you were in need of parts. Need parts. Sorry, eyes and mouth, brain not catching up as quickly as possible. Be careful, though. I heard a gang was trying to move in there. Oh, yeah, they have.
Anywhere else that's good for scavenging?
Oh, loads of places. I would try West Side first. There was a factory there at one point. The Flooded District is also a pretty good place for salvage. Apparently. That's what I've heard anyway.
Flooded District. That sounds fun.
You can get there from the south gate. Just turn left and take the east tunnel. You'll find a platform down there, stairs leading up. A big place. By the way, a lot of it is the upper levels of the mall. Good salvage, but pretty dangerous.
Sounds like a good start, thanks.
I have other questions about the city.
What did this place used to be? I imagine it wasn't always just the city.
You don't know? Huh. Well, it used to be a place called Atlanta. So many people used to live here. The biggest, brightest city for miles and miles around. It's different now. It used to be miles from the ocean, they say.
I'd better get going.
Sure. Oh, hey, one more thing. Do you... She looked sad for a moment. Do you think you could do me a favor? If you got time and all. I know you're pretty busy.
Sure, tell me what you need.
Well, I have a friend. She's a scaver, like you. But she's pretty new to it. She used to come here every day, but I haven't seen her for a little while, and I'm worried she got herself into trouble.
Okay, what does she look like?
She's got really pale skin, white hair, but she usually hides that in her face under her hood and dust mask. The last time I saw her, she was wearing a green dress, black jacket, and leather arm guards. Honestly, you can't miss her.
Weren't most of the other scavengers that's grammar, okay. Weren't most of the other scavengers were lost in the storm? That's... I get what was being gone for there, but...
No, she's definitely been here since then. She doesn't usually go topside. She doesn't much like it. She'd much rather prefers exploring the subway tunnels. She was trying to find a way to get to some lost northbound line last time she was in here.
Okay, where's 2? If I see her, I'll let you know.
Thank you. That's all I ask. Her name is Porcelain, by the way. And if she didn't make it, could you please bring back her necklace? If you can find it. It would mean a lot to me.
I'll see what I can do. Okay, that's enough mucking about with the townsfolk. Let's get to another map, shall we? Now, the next map is Motocrossed, so... refugees. This is the exit we originally came in. You can tell from the lights. Yeah, we're not going to get everything here in Michonne on the first go. I'm not even going for any of the secrets right now. I'm just trying to carry out the objective. I said head right. Doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Lamp. There's a useful trick if you're just navigating and not fighting anything. You can use the auto map to navigate the environment in the dark, because the lantern runs out alarmingly quickly. At least until you get it upgraded, but that requires rescuing Porcelain, which I am not at the moment equipped for. Turn back or die. There's a recharge point. I mean, that's why these little light spots exist, so you can get your lantern up again. So we
can get in behind the vultures if we make this jump. Now we're heading into a combat area, so it pays to, you know, save your game. Hey-yaw! Creeping. Yeah, look at them all, their backs turned. No, they woke up. Give me the shells. I guess if I'd come back around the other way, it would have been right in their line of sight. That's no fun. The right path, and we'll be at Motocrossed.